Total crap. It's something he did in his 2019 Lion King reaction. Like, seriously, what the hell did I just watch? Seriously, you have done some, Doug Walker, you have done some crappy reviews in the past, but this one is the icing on the cake. There's plenty of crappy content in the past. Let me think of a few good examples. Sailor Moon. That was bad. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first two movies made in the 90s. That was bad. The 2016 Jungle Book. That was bad. Deadpool 2. That was awful. But this review is in a category all by itself. In fact, this isn't even a freaking review. It's a fan film, and a very cringy one at that. Seriously, Doug, you do know there are real amateur filmmakers who have made better craft than you have. Let me get my opinion on Doug Walker. I think he's a horrible reviewer. His comedy is really cringy, and in every review I've seen of him, he's either come across as mean-spirited, idiotic, and mostly uninformed. I did like some of his reviews, like I did quite enjoy his Hook review and his Conan review, and I sort of did like his Gargoyles episode, but I prefer the Disney December version over the Nostalgia Critic version. And I did like his Disney December episode of Atlantis: The Lost Empire, which was a movie I actually grew up watching as a kid and fondly remember renting it from the local video store. And while his humor is nothing to write home about, his work ranges from decent to just god-awful. I never agreed with the guy. In fact, the only time I ever agreed with him was with the 2019 Lion King and his reaction to the movie and his Disney December episode of the 2019 Lion King. And my hatred for the 2019 Lion King has been well documented on the channel. His review of Pink Floyd's The Wall is so bad, I think it belongs in another dimension. It's like really bad. It's really trippy. It's so trippy, it makes Fear Loathing in Las Vegas feel like a sunny day in Spain. And this review has acting that would give Troll 2 a run for its money. And with green screen effects that make my teleportation scene in my Goonies review look convincing. As CGI that would give The Asylum a run for its money. I'm not even going to explain how bad this review is. I think Brandon Tennell in his Chinese God review, or whatever that review was called, explained it best. This review is like if you took a bunch of DVDs, grind them up in a powder, put them in a needle, and shot the needle right in your eye. Seriously. It's so nonsensical. And I'm not even gonna bring up the crimes he did with change the channel movement. There are other videos that go more into detail on that. But honestly, I don't know why anybody would want to see his content after the change the channel movement, or at all for that matter. I don't know why the hell anybody would want to watch his crappy reviews. In that case, I would rather sit through an early episode of The Cinema Snob than watch one of his reviews. Honestly, in my opinion, James Ralph is the real nostalgia critic. And I'm sticking to that opinion. He has done, James Ralph, outside of Angry Video Game Nerd, has done some great movie reviews with his Cinemassacre reviews and his Monster Madness reviews. Seriously, I don't know why anybody supports this loser Doug Walker is. Doug Walker sings in this review and is a horrible singer. His singing is so bad it would make Pearl from the Beverly Hillbillies cringe. And if you thought all of what I'm saying isn't bad enough, there's even an entire album of songs from the freaking review made by Rob Scallon of YouTube fame. And if you thought that wasn't bad enough, Brad Jones of aka the Cinema Snob makes an appearance in it. I love you, Brad Jones, as the Cinema Snob, but Brad Jones, what the hell were you thinking starring in this video? But you know the worst thing about his Pink Floyd's The Wall review? It's not even a review, and I don't mean that. I mean, he doesn't even review the movie. He doesn't talk about the pros or the cons. He doesn't talk about the movie. He doesn't say what the movie's even about. You know what? I'm just going to end the video here. I'm not wasting my time talking about this piece of crap. So long.